Hello, my name is Sumandeep Kaur. My student ID ST20318857. Today we'll be talk about MSM7047 Global Corporate Responsibility. Introduction to the Koran and Sustainability. Koran Food is presented as an innovation leader in the UK in the field of alternative protein and mission alliance with UN. Koran Foods, an alternative protein in which mycoprotein is used to lower the environmental footprint. The mission of the firm is the line with the global sustainability objectives, especially the responsible consumption and the climate action. Presentation analyzes environmental. This introduction has placed Koran in the context of sustainable food system debates and internationally and mission alliance and focus on carbon and how to its to food focus on carbon and reduction and ethical issues form the basis of the analysis presented. This slide reviews how corporate carbon strategies are based on environmental sustainability theories, environmental sustainability maintenance and ecological, the planetary boundaries framework and defines boundaries concept conscious about irreparable damages at the point of exceeding natural boundaries, carbon literacy and enhanced awareness, and carbon literacy encourages responsible emissions control, which is measurable. The combination of these and a frameworks determines the manner in which organizations' theories guide corporate environment strategies, and such as Koran are aligning production process resources consumption and the climate responsibilities in their sustainability agendas. Koran incorporates sustainability in its the production using resources efficient production and innovation. Uses 75% less than and 90% less than water. And the organization practice carbon reduction and a innovation. The fermentation of mycoproteins is a process that does not create carbon emissions and land dependent as such much as traditional livestock, following the triple bottom line by Ellington's. The company has measured social, environmental and financial objectives and the process eco-efficiency and demonstrated the ability to provide environmental responsibility and financial reliance in the competitive global food sector. Despite having made significant carbon cuts, the fermentation remains energy intensive, risk of perceived and limited transparency. Its fermentation process requires as a considerable amount of energy, some of which comes as a result on the non-renewable energy. The incomplete reporting of supply chain emissions compromises the accountability and a greenwashing accusations, enhancing the level of renewable integration and transparent reporting would enhancing the plausibility of its carbon natural statements and stakeholders' confidence in environmental leadership. This slide presents theoretical organizations that are used to lead corporate conduct that is ethical, virtual ethicals, emphasizes good character, honesty, and ingredient, unlike the stakeholder theories and the ethical decision making. Virtual ethical emphasizes stakeholder theories and ethical leaderships, ethical responsibilities and legal responsibilities, and which requires firm to involve all proteins concerns with making decisions. Collectivities and D frames give the ethical basis to evaluate the ethical and the business activities of Koran, especially whether in the has been and fair in balancing between business goals and social and responsibilities and open communication. Koran has ethical leadership through its sourcing and traceable ingredients and the organization practical, ethical and social, and its carbon labeled packaging helps in consumer awareness and informed choice and ethical resourcing and the global health promotion through community programs focuses on low carbon diets and communities and engagement, marketing transparency and a diet of the and nutritional education at the internal level. The company promotes inclusivity and equal and opportunities as it also has a moral culture whereby and the performance of business and diversity and inclusion policies promote and of the business is in connected with the social well-being and open stakeholders and integration in the global operations. Although the ethics strategies of Koran is progressive, it has affordability and inclusivity problems, accessibility gap, premium pricing limits, and relies the ethical and social and UK and EU supplies and a reduced product and increased product quotas reduce access to consumers in the which low income bracket and the limited and limit has wide social impact and limited third party and the ethical sourcing is more focused on European partners and need for sponsor and which are and not diverse in their involvement in the developing markets and in additional and little independent verification is a cause of and the concern in regarding to transparency and wide scanning and cost inequality may increase moral inequities and social justice. This slide combines both of these themes and cross-theme and analyzes linking environmental and ethical sustainability and showing how action and ethics towards the environment support each other. Environment and ethical dimensions and the carbon reduction supports carbon saving and activities and thereby Coran satisfies moral responsibilities to concern ecosystems and open governance and builds trust in the stakeholders by instilling moral responsibilities into environmental action and the integrated and approach by installing and moral sustainability into environmental will be actions it will be and that chosen of the purpose and practical that will be add and the reputational power and advances and the long-term competitiveness in slides and in the work worldwide sustainable foods and the marketplace. The future development needs to be based on the renewable integration of all operations to attend and invest in renewable energy, enhance sustainability and introduced and true carbon neutrality and autonomous ESG adult would enhance the and credibility and assurance of investors. Extend pricing strategies would make it more affordable and social. Introductions and introduce low cost product inclusions would improve and stability and sustainability by diversifying suppliers around the global and integrating training on ethics, strength global suppliers diversity and improve sustainability and ethics which will be further and considered and current in the sustainable nutrition markets. Overall, Coran has established itself as a leading company regarding climate food, and the Coran exemplifies innovation in sustainable and the manufacturing by incorporating sustainability and ethics in the business concept and however and the strength carbon reduction and there are still a ritual concern of renewable reliance cost and the even accessibilities and weakness energy dependence. The solution of these challenges by confirmed reporting and the fair measures will ensure and that Coran has a role to play and the continuous improvement and essential and ethics and environmental play in the development of the world as a sustainable entity and the organizational strength in the long run.